Good morning from Moraine Lake. I think this is day 4. Got in real late last night and it was dark when we got here. Camped right by the lake. Didn't even realize the lake was this close. But it's beautiful. You see the reflection of the mountains in the water. Super still. It's warm water too. You could swim in it if we wanted. But I don't think we want to go through the hassle of all the wet clothes. But we're having breakfast. We're camped right over there. Having breakfast, getting water, finishing up. We're going to be on our way soon. Today we go to Junction Meadow, which is near the lake or the stream that people yesterday were saying was impassable. So we'll see how it goes. Keeping our fingers crossed. Yeah, so far so good. Let's get a move on. Loving it. Loving every bit of this trail. I cannot believe how underrated this trail is. Like, you hardly hear about it anywhere. Hardly hear people talking about it on YouTube, but gosh, it's gorgeous. And the difficulty, it's easily on par with the AT, at least parts of it. The trail might be a little smoother, less technical in places, but just as much climbing, that's for sure. But I think today's our easiest day. Video. There's an old log cabin. It's in the guide. I don't know the story behind it, but came to a tragic ending, obviously. We're getting down to the Kern River Valley. Yeah, this is where you gotta watch out for rattlesnakes. Switch back. Kern River Valley. That's the Kern River down there, I believe. I can honestly say I never expected the Kern River Valley to be this gorgeous. Yeah, it's not what I pictured. I like it. Sometimes you just gotta take the time to turn around and look backwards. I didn't even see that until I did. Beautiful. Yours looks intact. It's not roped off. I think we're okay. Hopefully. Whoa. Amazing. We survived the Kern River crossing. Man, it smells like gasoline out there, or oil. Rich. You smell that? Where's that coming from? Just finished up lunch at the Kern River. Crossed through the bridge, was all good. About to take off up to Junction Meadow. Actually, I think the hot springs is up here first. Pay that a visit. Kern River Hot Springs. You can see off in the distance. Oh. Wow. How long is the trail? Huh. This is wild. Yeah, it's flowing pretty good. Yeah, I guess so. Looks like it's notched out to be steps. Burnt smell through this forest. Very bursty. So cool. Just being smack dab in the middle of this valley. These gigantic rock walls on both sides. Feels like we've been following it all day. Very long, never ending. Wonder if there even is a top. But should be there before too long. It's about time. Just had a major blowdown or something. We had to cross. It sure must have been growing out there. That's kind of weird. Anyways, or it could have just been there for a while. So a quick update on how matters are going on trail. It's not so good. So yesterday, I know I didn't film a whole lot later in the day yesterday because my GoPro battery was going dead and everything, and it was just a slog, but beautiful. But anyway, we made it. Our target was Junction Meadow, which is the campsite just before the High Sierra Trail, the Pacific Crest Trail, and the John Muir Trail all meet. I don't think there's a ranger station in there. Maybe there is. There's bear boxes. But we were like less than 2 miles shy of there at Whitney Creek. And Whitney Creek was raging and there was no way to get across. So we opted to camp there till morning to see if the flow decreased overnight, since there's not so much snow melt up top. And checked it again this morning, and it was still just as bad as the night before, which was completely impassable. A group we ran into yesterday morning told us that there was a creek ahead that, or it was a few days ago we ran into them, a couple days ago, and they told us there was a creek that was really hard to pass, and one even further on that they couldn't pass at all. So they were turning back. Hold on. And that's what they were talking about, was Whitney Creek, and then further on Wallace Creek. So we made the decision to turn around and start hiking home, or back the way we came, back towards the giant forest. So we're not going to make it to Mount Whitney, which is a bummer. We're probably never going to make it to Lone Pine, so there goes our mail drop. I don't know if I'll find a way to get them to mail it back to me or not. So yeah, it does suck, but at the same time we have peace of mind knowing that the rest of the trail is manageable. We have to ration our food a little bit because we're tagging in another day of hiking. So I'm going to have hotel reservations and airfare reservations to juggle. soon as I get somewhere within cell phone reach, which isn't until we're out of Sequoia. So it's going to be a whirlwind few days, but once we get to town, or at least a whirlwind day. But for now, we're in the woods. Today we're hiking to Moraine Lake again. Tomorrow we'll be hiking to Hamilton Lakes again. We're just going in reverse and enjoying everything on repeat. So until then, I will see you down there. I totally should have filmed that. We just had to cross this, come from across over that log. That was scary. All right. Yeah, well, the plan was to stop down there at the Kern Hot Springs, which is the wooden enclosure down there. And we just found out from this lady we just passed that it's been destroyed, I guess, during the storm, and it's no longer collecting water. So there goes my hopes for a bath. I have to just bathe in a stream somewhere coming up. I really don't see the point of that. Any animal can get right past it. Okay. I think we're leaving the Kern River Canyon. That was a good stay. Beautiful. Very hot. And dry. Dryness I've never dealt with. You open your mouth and just empties of moisture. It's beautiful. High Sierra Trail, even if you don't make it to Mount Whitney, it's just gorgeous to look at. Looking back at the Kern River. Well, if this doesn't remind you of the White Mountains. Not too far from the Moraine Lake turnoff trail, which is another 2 miles or so past that to get to the campsite. But we're getting close. It's 4:17 in the afternoon. It's been uphill. We climbed over, I don't know, like 2,300 feet at this point. Not done yet. I don't know if you caught that one, but just left the Moraine Lake Junction, 5 o'clock. Stopped and had a break. It's only 1.3 miles down to the lake. And we're going to camp for the night. So we should be there by 6 at the latest. Almost there. Feels like a retreating, but we honestly went as far as we could. Absolutely couldn't go any further. So to be safe, we're going back. And it turns out to be a little bit longer trip than we planned. So, but a safe one. I don't know if you can see, but there's a whole family of deer playing out in the middle of the field. This is Sky Parlor Meadow. It's gorgeous. Looks like a land from a storybook up on that hill. Crazy.